tasty little treat in Top Blokes versus Oxygen. Talk about a tasty treat, then let's hop on to the pitch. Top Blokes in the blue, Oxygen in the orange. Boyo, you know what to do.
And what to do, the players know what to do, and Archie repping the Christmas spirit with his full Christmas car. Will the presents come their way? Will they find that prize pool, that €10,000 for first place? €20,000 prize pool, of course, for the whole tournament. I know Top Blokes will be looking for it, but can they find it? It's going to be a tough one indeed of Oxygen on the up and up. And trying to get better. Fera a missed touch to start things off. Will allow you to clear it away from Flame. So we'll start from both sides, but Astro going to be trying to be the one to break through at the moment. They're going to leave that ball back. It's how Fera up, looking for that pass centre off the corner, over to Chaussette, early shot. Archie says no, and Cassio will get the clear away.
Well, Archie Claus, is he going to be bringing us any presents this year? We'll have to find on out. The only thing I do know is I absolutely hate that boost. It scares me. I don't know why, it just does. But, oh, Astral, he's a scary player. If you're a defender, you hate to see him in front of you.
Off the post, Archie went. Flame was not able to read the bounce in time, and an easy goal for Astro to put Oxygen in a 1-0 lead. 1 minute into game number 1, quarterfinal number 3. Of course, the winner of this match will play either Solary or Vitality, which will be our next quarter-final. So they're going to probably have to get through, well, they're going to have to get through a strong French team, and that's never easy. Top Blokes may have a full kind of French run here on the way to the finals, but Astro, he doesn't want them to have a chance at a full French run. He has found himself another.
He has indeed, and this is all off his own back, off the backboard and stylishly across the net. Beautiful scenes from Astro there. And you're talking about these other French teams. Boy, Top Blokes have a Frenchman in their own, Cassio. They know the ways, buddy. Don't you worry.
They know the ways, but oh, it'd be good enough. Astro playing out of his mind. They heard what I said, saying Fera probably better than him at the moment on this Oxygen side as an overall player, and he is not happy. He wants to prove me wrong. He's took the commanding start for his team. Will Chaussette and Fera be able to help him out on the offensive side. They'll send it over to Fera. Back out to the corner. Fera's going to leave the ball. Cassio going to take a small touch up high. Getting it away for just a moment. Chaussette going to be slow backing it off. A pass out to the midfield. Astro misses the touch off the backboard. Fera away it will go. Archie going to back off to the corner. Nothing too much coming out from the Top Blokes side. They have been very, very dormant. Sitting back in their own half and waiting for the ball to come to them. They also is keeping control. A double commit will open up some space for Cassio. But no boost in the tank, and he's going to struggle to make anything of it. He takes it low. And beaten by Fera. The ball cleared away. Flame once again. We'll get it out to the corner. No boost in the tank. Being starved at the moment. Also, the Nice were taking all the boost for themselves. It's after a lot of low boost in the time, but this time find a pass either way. 50-50 attempt. Now not work out, and Top Blokes a chance now. As the area left open, Flame pass over to one. Astro intercepts, and still Top Blokes cannot find a way to get through. Also, the Nice a great job so far.
It feels close to a matter of time here, boy. Top Blokes have done well to gain the macro of the game. The boost, the pitch control, but they don't have ball control. That's still firmly with Oxygen. A rough war of attrition here. Both sides really giving it their all. Finally opportunity, but the demo coming through from Astral. I reckon Cassio just, protected the Preston, got in the way there.
Well, with 1 minute 48 seconds in the clock, Top Blokes have frankly done nothing this game so far. It's been all Oxygen Esports. They have had full control of the ball and full control of the game. Astro took the ball up high, going towards net. Flame will get the save, the clear out to the side. Shot, they're going to turn the ball over one past another. Archie back. They get that clear away, going all by himself. Over to Flame on the roof of the net. Went with a bump on Astro, but cannot find the counter attack now. Cassio went back to find the save, the ball high once more. Shot, trying to make it free. Will be saved by Flame. A clear out to the side, but Astro trying to continue once again. Oxygen will hold their lead. The Top Blokes are going to have to sit back and wonder what do we do in game number 2.
Yeah, Top Blokes just are not looking for each other right now. Astral, nice idea across the net, but not going to connect. You just see Cassio running away, so uncharacteristic from him. Cassio normally a big linker between the players here, but instead they're just wanting to play keep away, get that ball down to your own side, and then think about what to do after that. That's not how you're going to be out oxygen here, or who have such a great control over this ball. One in between each other, time and time again, they're backing each other up. This is a true army they're having to deal with.
Shorset handing it up to the backboard. Doesn't have a chance that Cassio's there for the save. For 15 seconds on the clock, it's looking like the game is said and done. And also, your Eagles are going to go 1-0 up in the series. Top Blokes. Where were they this game? Frankly, Bacon, they didn't really do much. And Shorset gets one with 1 second left. Maybe we have to go for a pull or a kick-off. So thank you, Shorset. Just making us talk about your victory for longer. You must want to live that moment, as Oxygen have been struggling to find those moments as of recent. That fair play, Oxygen were a better team in that game by a long margin.
Well, we know Jam wanted to commentate on this game. We pretty much said it as clear as day. Right here, right now. Top Blokes. Do they even want to be in this game? Boy, looks like they're still back in the change room adjusting their top hats. They've got to really turn up. Right now, this is not characteristic for them at all. A very disappointing start for the lads, where they just do not want control of the ball, like I said, playing keep away, and at the same time, just not looking to each other. It seems like they've just not had their coffee this morning, you know?
Yeah, and I only seen 4 shots on the side of Top Blokes. There was 6 for Astro alone. Like, the disparity amongst that as a whole just shows that Top Blokes were not doing anything on offense, and that's a lot of that is due to how Oxygen were playing. They were shutting them down, holding the midfield well, and not giving a chance for Top Blokes to break through. And with that, Oxygen go 1-0 up in the series, but can they extend their lead a little bit further and hit the match point? That would be a commanding start and setting them up greatly to move on to the semi-finals.
It would also start a pan for today. We've got to remember that. And oh, what a belter from short set. The flame holds strong. Another solid shot. And look at you, it is Astral once again with another absolute banger off the wall.
Man on a mission. He finds himself another. 30 seconds in, 1-0 Oxygen Esports. And of course, it's none other than Astro to find the first. Top Blokes. Oof, they will not be happy about this start. And Oxygen just want to find more. Cassie will find the second Astro shot, but a good bit of pressure nonetheless. They keep Top Blokes on their toes and continue to keep them struggling. Astro once again just flying around that ball, getting flipped, resets left, right, and centre. We'll not be able to find another goal just yet. The score remains 1-0. 1 minute of the clock. Shot set up high over to Astro. Will connect off the ceiling. Archie sitting back. Shot set a touch out to the corner. Going to try and make a play. 1 minute of the clock. The ball bounces down over to Archie. He takes it high once more. There's Astro. Down centre. Feder back top. Launch upfield. Cassio over to Archie. Coming back on net. Shot set. Wade cleared out to the side. Flame's going to continue that might slip by up high on the backboard. No one there to finish. Top Blokes. They've all backed off towards the net, and the freest chance they've had on net. Going to try and make something here. It's Cassio off the backboard to himself with the shot not on target. Come on, Top Blokes. You can do so much better.
Can indeed. They're getting closer though, boy. That's what you got to be looking at here, buddy. Silver linings, glass half full, whatever you want to make of it. Ferrer taking this ball deep into the corner, but well kept out by Flame. Chance for the run-up, but no. Ashel gets it to safety. Whilst Top Blokes starting to wake up to this series here, boy, they've still got a little bit more to do.
Good bump. That could fall into good possession for Archie. He'll get the tap over. Ashel cannot find the save, and Top Blokes find the first goal of the series. In fact, the game 1 apiece.
It might have only taken them 7 minutes. Feels like eternity in Rocket League, but hey-oh. It's the start of something can build from here. Who knows? It could be just a car with very low acceleration, but incredible top speed, boy.
Well, 1 apiece. Oxygen will need to find another to take this lead in the pass over to Feder. Could be the other. They need to goal line. Archie keeps it out. The clear away over to Astro once more on the sidewall. He'll take it high. Trying to play a pass out, but will be sent back to his own half. Top Blokes have woken up and they're playing a lot faster now. Trying to make the place happen. It's Archie up the corner. Over one, coming centre, flaming away for the touch off the corner, looking for the pass into Casio. He'll get a touch on it onto the backboard. Archie nowhere to be found. He's waiting back with Shawsett going to go for the flick over him. Will not work out. Off to the ceiling, it's Fenner waiting bit for Astro. A shot on target will be saved by Casio easily enough. 2 minutes on the clock. The score remains 1 apiece.
Archie again coming in massive here in game 2, but picking more up in defense. Talk about coming in massive. Well, Astral's going to be credited with the goal, but this was all sure set to set that one up and across. Beautiful connection between the two.
The French man finds a pass and Astro able to finish that ball off. 2 minutes on the clock. Oxygen take a lead once more. Up high, Shawsett to try and make it free. Archie barely gets a touch on that in time. Off the corner, Fenner will go to bring the ball in centre. Up high is Astro. So fast about the esports. They are not slowing down. They want every chance they can get to extend their lead. And Shawsett over to Fenner could result in that right now. As the ball bounces high, Casio will get it away. But the pressure from Oxygen Esports is becoming too much for Top Blokes. When are they able to break free? As once again, Astro has the ball and he's bringing it back in centre.
We just look at Auction being able to not only slow the ball down, but keep control of it, put it in awkward positions with the 50-50s. And look at that. Auction with a commanding lead. Flame wanted to bounce it off that backboard. He wanted to try and pinch it, but just did not time it well enough. Close nuances in Rocket League really shine in this game too, Boyo.
Straight off the kickoff, Astro almost finding one right away, and they're not slowing down. Oxygen cannot be stopped by Top Blokes at the moment. Top Blokes need to have a long, hard thing as game 3 starts coming their way. If they can't come back here, they could be facing a sweep. As Fenner will get a touch on it out in the side, taking that ball up high. Could start another play for Oxygen coming towards the net. Archie will find the save. Out to the side, up high it will go. Flame's touch. Hit by Archie dropping down over to Flame, over out to Casio once again. Touch intercepted. 50 seconds and counting. Top Bloke stuck in their own half. Fenner off the ceiling. Looking for the touch. Top Bloke says no. I'm going to try and make a play now to bring this game back into their hand. But a tough road ahead that is off the corner it'll go. Astro away. Doing so much this series. And Top Bloke can do nothing about it. He's just avoiding the bumps, avoiding their demos, and intercepting all of their passes.
That's it as well, though. They're not getting into open space, Top Blokes. We've seen so many passes where the man was already marked. Why go for it? Why not just hunt for open space on the pitch? And I'm just saying, throw the ball into open space. Let's not even go into the whole fact that the player wanting the pass, to want to receive it, could move in that space. And Top Blokes here, they've just got to start playing the mind games, boy. Right now, they're way too easy to predict. And well, Oxygen had just got them down to a T. Only 1 goal in 2 games for Top Blokes. This is not looking like the top-class gentlemen that they boast to be.
Certainly not. The Top Blokes are not looking like those esteemed gentlemen they have been so called to be. They are looking ragged and messy at the moment. And Oxygen have took full advantage of that. I say Oxygen, Astro especially, has taken full advantage of that. But now Oxygen Esports 2-0 in the series, and a potential 3-0 sweep against Top Blokes will be a sight to behold for anyone, but Oxygen Esports will take that and run with it if they can so find it. And they could be securing themselves a spot in the semi-finals in just moments time taken. And what a performance that would be, what a result that would be to at least make it to the semis in such a stacked tournament.
It's been a great week here for Oxygen, a real, if you mind the pun, breath of fresh air for the lads. Only dropping 1 game, and that was to try hard back in the field only yesterday. But then they queued up an hour later, boy, and took down Tryhard 3-0, learning from their mistakes. Oxygen's the team that are trying to correct themselves. They are training so hard right now, grinding their way to get back on top of EU. And each and every time it seems like these prods are bolstered just from Astro, who's absolutely playing out his mind today.
Archie up over to Casio. Good passing play, but saved by Shotset. Natural to the corner and then try and go past Flame. Flip reset over one onto the back. Limit a demo on Casio. He will find it as well. Luckily, Archie's there for the clear away, but what a play that was from Astro. He killed 2 players in that one attack, and now the pass down over to Fera. He can finish Shotset and Fera, the dynamic duo linking up. They make it 1-0 already.
Ferrell's a sneaky little ninja creeping on in to the back lines. No one expecting that to be a pass on down. And of course, if you're the last defender in net, you've got to cover the goal. You've got to expect the shot. So Ferrer just giving options. And that's what it's all about in Rocket League. Giving your teammates options to go for. Try and outweigh the numbers. That's why 2 attackers on 1 defender is always going to be the better option than going simply 1-on-1. Because even then in the 1-on-1 scenario, the 2-on-1, you've got that opportunity for the solo play as well as the pass on out. It's all about managing your resources, and if you can outdo your opponent. What a fake from Shotset! Damn!
You know, that reminds me of Bacon. One particular tournament where Shotset was particularly known for his fakes and flicks and everything else in between. The old days of Lands, DreamHack Valencia, I remember it. Shotset being the star player there, and a slight reminder of that kind of skill he still has. There's Federer to find one of his own. He'll find his second for this game. 3-0 Oxygen. They just keep on going.
Oh, Farah there saying, hey, boy, I was there as well. Don't you forget about me. And, well, I'd actually argue Farah was the pop-off player for DreamHack Valencia last summer, really, because that was when he near enough rose from the ashes like a phoenix coming back into form. Before that tournament, I'll say it. I thought he was washed, he was done, but there he came back into his own once again. And Astral, well, he's just wanting to have a bit of fun himself. He's back in this party. 4-0. I'm sorry, but I'm calling it now. Top Blokes are done and dusted with 3 minutes left to go. I can't see them coming back, Boyer.
Surely not. At this stage, Oxygen Esports have just fully outclassed Top Blokes. Every single player on Oxygen Esports have played a huge role, especially this game. And now they could have another one. Better, barely missing out, but who cares? They're 4-0 up with half the game left to go. A pass in centre, met by Casio, but will Top Blokes do anything with it? Probably not, because Oxygen Esports are not allowing them to. Astral take the ball high.
That's the problem right there. They're just getting so disallowed, and it feels like Top Blokes are tunnel visioning. They're looking just to themselves. They're not working as a team right here, because individually they have been fantastic. I mean, we've seen it from all 3 of the lads, but Archie into middle, that's good enough, but still not able to find it. The connections, the glue between the players is just not there.
And a good pass from Astro over to Ferrer. He'll get himself a hat-trick. And even there, as the ball comes centre, Astro just swipes by, gets a touch on it, and sends it straight to Ferrer. Like, the passes can't get more perfect for Oxygen in this game, and Top Blokes, even with a almost perfectly playing Oxygen, are not helping themselves as they are, as you said, tunnel visioning and making the same plays over and over again, which are just constantly getting shut down. They are not doing anything differently, and they just keep getting punished because of it.
I can imagine Rams in the background is probably molding at his team. I've done so much to craft you into a pinnacle of Rocket League, and this is what you bring today? Just talk to each other, lads, right now. Things have gone silent. Casio looking to stall for time. He does get up over 1, but 2 lads back in defense. They didn't even have to really work to get it away.
5-0. It could become 60 with Ferrer going all the way. Archie will find the save, but I think it was being 5-4 from a left Bacon. It was already over with 4-0, to be honest here, but this series is over. Simple enough. It's just a formality at this stage of playing that last minute and maybe finding a goal or 2 for Top Blokes to feel a bit more respect, but Oxygen They're going on to the semis and Top Blokes. They're going to join BDS and being eliminated from the last two tournaments of the year from both Summit and on the Monaco Gaming Show. Both of them went 0-2 in Summit. Both of them have been eliminated from the Monaco Gaming Show, and well, because of, I think people were saying about EU being a bit too predictable with BDS I would win and Top Blokes I were doing well as well. Well, is it really that predictable?
Oh no, this is just through and through. EU has depth. There's so much between the teams, and here, just gonna say it, Top Blokes having an off day. That's all this is. Something just not quite clicking for them. But they'll be able to go away, come back after the winter break, and come back stronger. Not even. Oh, okay, I thought they weren't going to be granted consolation prize, I guess.
At least they found one. Luckily enough. There's a bit of
I don't know if
respect
that's
coming their way.
condescending or not. You know, it feels harsh to say. At least they got one.
Like, to be fair, they got what, 2 goals to all series?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, not the best performance in the slightest, and